All right, Flare fam, what is up with everyone today? It is a beautiful day, cold, snowy, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Hey, listen, I have one last task to do today. I need to claim rewards. I need to claim FTSO rewards. I need to claim some staking rewards. I need to claim some RFLR emissions. I need to check on my dApps and see what other rewards I have that I might be able to claim. So I want to do a quick video and, as usual, take a walk around the Flare ecosystem and see what my participation has been yielding me lately. So as you know, for those, just to recap, if you hold the Flare token, you wrap it, you earn delegation rewards every 3.5 days. You can also take that token and use it in collateral as an FAsset collateral, and then you don't have to worry about claiming it. It automatically does it for you. It gets you your Flare drops. It gets you your FTSO rewards. If you use it as collateral, you could take that FLR token and you could swap it over for SFlare, and it will automatically accrue those yields for you, those compounded yields for you. So there's lots of things to do and lots of rewards that you can claim as a result of having and holding the Flare token. The FLR token is the utility token, the gas token on Flare Network. So let's get started. Let's get into it. Let me get myself out the show. You guys are the stars. And let me take a walk around the Flare ecosystem and see what we've got to claim. So we're going to start on Enosys. We're going to start on Enosys. All right, here you go. Let me make sure this is big enough. You guys can see me. You can see my screen. Okay, good. All right, I have, and let me back up so you know what I did. I went to Liquidity on Enosys. This is v3.dex.enosys.global/liquidity. I have an active position. I'm participating in LP pools. You can see here, if I've got 25 cents to claim. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And in here, you can see I've got about $16 in. This is an LP pool between Flare and FXRP. Okay, Flare and XRP and FXRP. And I've got 21 cents in here to claim. I've got some Flare and some FXRP that I've earned from this LP pool. Okay, from this LP pool. So again, let me back up and show you again real quick. If you go to Flare FXRP and Liquidity, you'll see it's paying 46.3%. It's paying 8.19% in incentives and 38.11% in fees. And the incentives are over here. You can see it's paying out 15,000 RFLR a day and then 0.1 apps a day. And these are 24-hour incentives for participating in this LP pool. So I'm in this LP pool. If you click on it, it will show you a further breakdown, right? So let me go back. Let me go to my active position here. And then here's my FXRP wrap Flare. You can see how much money I got into it. And now I'm going to go ahead and claim. Let me open up my wallet, because I'm sure I'm getting a confirmation, which I am. And I'm going to go ahead and back out for a second because I want to show you guys. Let's click on this. And let's go to this page. Okay, here we go. So I've got unclaimed fees, and then I've got delegation rewards, and then incentive rewards is RFLR that I'm earning for this little $16 I got in here. So let's go ahead and claim the fees first. I'm getting a I'm getting a warning in my Bifrost wallet because I keep canceling. All right, let's claim fees. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to claim my FLR and my FXRP. What I do with my FXRP is I will probably compound that in some version or fashion. Let me go ahead and get my delegation rewards, which are 2.8 FLR. Why am I getting delegation rewards, you ask? I'm getting delegation rewards because I'm using my LP pair is a Flare pair, right? FLR, WFLR. So as long as I have wrap Flare, I'm earning delegation rewards every 3.5 days. And Enosys has it broken out to where you can claim those separately. Okay. And so that would be it for my rewards over here on Enosys in this LP pair. So I'm going to go from there. I'm going to go take a look at, I'm going to go to the Flare portal. I got quite a bit to claim in the Flare portal. So let me go ahead and connect my wallet over here using Wallet Connect. I'm using the Bifrost wallet. And QR code, there we go. All right. And, you know, I'm not as diligent because I try to wait so I can do a video and show you guys these things. So I've got some more delegation rewards here. Delegation rewards. So I'm going to go ahead and claim those delegation rewards. I've got those stacked up from a bunch of epochs. So let's go ahead and claim those. I'm getting a confirmation in my wallet. So I've got 167 new Flare tokens coming into my wallet because I'm participating and delegating my WFLR tokens to a FTSO provider. That is the rewards that I get for doing that. That was my main account. Let's look at the delegation account. I do have a couple more delegation rewards to claim over in my delegation account. So let me go ahead and get those confirmed in my wallet. I'm also staking. So I'm also going to get my staking rewards here in a second. And this is what we do, man. Every 3.5 days, every week, whatever regularity you want to do it, this is what we do. We go through and we claim our rewards. So up here is staking. So let's go to staking. Again, with staking, you got to have 100,000 token, or excuse me, 50,000 tokens minimum in order to stake. And these staking rewards come every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. So you see I've got 430 that I need to claim. So I'm going to claim my 430 staking rewards. I get these for staking my FLR tokens to the validators who are securing the Flare network. They secure the Flare network. And for me, staking with those validators, that is the rewards, a portion of the rewards that they earn that I get for doing that. It is more profitable to stake than it is to delegate to an FTSO. As long as there is less than 30% allocation in terms of those of us who stake versus delegate to FTSO, the rewards are going to be higher for staking. So that's why I have some in staking and I have some in delegating. Okay. So I just claim my rewards for staking and I claim my FTSO delegation rewards, you see. Flare drops are once a month, so there's nothing there. So you can see my balance. So while I'm over here, let's go check out the emissions tab. Emissions is where we get rewards for participating in the Flare ecosystem in certain dApps. You can see I have a total balance now of 72,000. What's available now to pull out is 1,021. So I'm going to go ahead and withdraw those out. Take 100% of those because there's no penalty if I get them as they are ready to be released. Otherwise, it's a 12-month window of releasing the token. So if you don't want to wait 12 months, then there's a 50% hit you're going to take on those tokens. So if I wanted to get all of these locked funds today, I would end up getting about 36,000, 31,000 roughly, because I would take a 50% hit. But I ain't going for that. This is all what we call RFLR rewards. RFLR rewards. And then now I'm going to go look into, you see I'm still under the emissions tab. And I'm going to go look and see if there's any other RFLR rewards that have been freed up. And you see there is. There's 19 from SparkDex. So let me go ahead and claim those. For participating in these different dApps on Flare, that's how I'm earning our Flare tokens. It's just for participating in the dApps. You saw already when I was over on Enosys and I was participating in this particular LP pool. This LP pool pays out rewards. Okay. I'm doing this one here. You can see it pays out rewards, 15,000 RFLR a day and 0.1 APSIS. You see? So it pays that out daily. Let me go back here. So that's how I get RFLR tokens. So you see I claim my SparkDex ones. Let's see if BlazeSwap has any open. I must have missed SparkDex because usually I get those at the beginning of the month. Let's see. I just go through here and make sure I'm not missing anything. These are all the different things you can participate in to earn RFLR rewards. And I got to check on Cyclo because it's now been a while since I've gotten Cyclo rewards. I can see I'm due some Cyclo rewards, but they have not showed up. And usually they're a little slower. I might give them another couple of days, but I haven't seen any Cyclo rewards yet this month. All right. The rest of these, it looks like I've already claimed those. So I went through and I've gotten all my emission RFLR rewards now. I've got 3 available funds I can pull out, but I'll wait to do those. If you have Songbird, if you're participating on the Songbird blockchain, there also are rewards that can be claimed on Songbird. And there are delegation rewards to be claimed on Songbird. So let me log in real quick. Songbird. And let's see here. All right. So see if I can switch it over to Songbird. All right, here we go. Good Lord. Okay, Songbird. So I've got main account, nothing to claim over here. Delegation account. I've got some SGB rewards in my delegation account. So these are the delegation, the FTSO rewards. Those again come every 3.5 days. So let me go ahead and claim my SGB delegation rewards. Okay, so that one's coming. Need to open this up, and then let me open up one more. FAssets, because we want to look at those as well, because there's rewards hanging out over there too. All right, so back to the portal. So I've got what I need on the Songbird side. I got what I need on the Flare side. So I'm done here in the Flare portal. So let's go and take a look at some other things we got out there. Let's look at FAssets. Let's start with Songbird FAssets. Let me connect my wallet using my Bifrost wallet. Let's get the QR code and connect. There we go. And let's see if I've earned anything over here. So why am I over here in FAssets for Songbird? Well, if I provide my Songbird tokens as collateral in the FAsset system, I'm due to earn some reward. So you can see here, let me make this a little bit bigger. You can see here I'm participating, I'm providing my collateral for the AU pool, right? It shows you how much I'm providing, 103,000, and it shows you my claimable rewards, 0.025 cents FXRP. So you earn, I provide this collateral, my Songbird tokens, I provided in here, and I'm earning FXRP as a result of that. So I can go ahead and claim that. I'm going to let that probably aggregate up a little bit more, but I could claim my rewards for this, and then I could use that to do other things. But let's go back here, the main screen. It tells you I've got FAssets. I've got 5 FXRP FAssets. Rewards to date, I've earned over $12 on Songbird, 6 FXRP. And right now I've got 0.02 or about 5 cents worth of FXRP. And that's just using my tokens. Now, remember also when you provide collaterals, whether it's Songbird or FAssets or Flare FAssets, when you provide collateral in these pools, you are earning those delegation rewards every 3.5 days. These FTSO providers are automatically claiming it and adding it to your balance. So it's adding it to my balance automatically. I don't need to do anything. So you notice I don't have a lot of tokens over here anymore in the Flare portal because I'm using those tokens for things like collateral in the FAsset system or for Spectra, where I don't have to do the delegations and every day. They'll, every 3 days, they're doing it for me in the background, and then they're automatically adding it to my balance. Okay. All right, so that's Songbird. Let's go look at the Flare FAsset system. This is where I can use my Flare tokens, my FLR tokens as collateral for FAsset minting, and I earn rewards. I earn FXRP as a result of that. You can see I'm in a pool here. I'm in 2 pools right now. And I'm earning over here as a result of that. So let's go back to the main page. Main page then shows you I've got available pool rewards. I've got 0.59 FXRP. To date, I've earned about $25. Okay. I can hit this here to claim my rewards. Then it takes me back to this same screen. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and claim these over here. I'm going to claim these rewards because I'm going to use that FXRP in Spectra because I've now used my Flare token to earn this XRP. I'm going to take that XRP and use it over in Spectra and earn another, I don't know. I think Spectra right now is paying a respectable percentage for my XRP. I could also put it on Firelight and earn Firelight points. But for now, I will go ahead and claim this stuff here. And then I'm going to go to Spectra. And I'll show you what I'm doing with my FXRP that I'm earning in the collateral pools. I'm going to take it and compound it up and use it over and earn more yield over on Spectra or on Upshift. All right, so there you go. I've claimed those. And so there's my rewards. Again, collateral, when I'm doing collateral, when I'm providing collateral for these FAsset providers, F agents, when I'm doing that, I'm earning FXRP in fees. I'm also getting my FTSO delegation rewards, and they're being added automatically to my position. Okay, they claim them every 3.5 days, and they add them. All right. So there you go for the FAssets. Now, what am I going to do with that FXRP that I just earned? I'm going to come over here to Spectra, and I'm going to take that FXRP, and I can choose to use it over here, or I can choose to use it on Upshift. Okay, so let's launch the Upshift app. Upshift is a vault where I can earn, using my XRP, I can earn more XRP. And again, it's compounded and added automatically. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to look for my vault that has FXRP, which is right there. So if I click on that, you can see I can make 8% on that. 8%. See? And then let me connect my wallet, and I'm going to show you how I can take the yield that I just earned from the FAsset system for just using my Flare tokens. I already own the tokens. I put it in the collateral pool. It continues to grow and compound. It gives me FXRP. And now I'm going to come over here, and you see my position. Look at this 0.54 available. That came from the FAsset system. You see, I just claimed these rewards. So I got 0.54. That's half of 1 XRP. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to deposit that into Upshift. And now I've taken something that was basically given for just holding Flare, and I'm going to turn it into something that's going to generate another 8%. So let's go ahead and deposit it into that vault. So I'm compounding my earnings right back into the ecosystem. I'm going to earn for this XRP, for this FXRP, I'm going to be earning points. The APY is 8%, Firelight points. This is a vault that essentially is curated by the same provider of Firelight. Okay, you see I'm done. It's successful. So I've just done it, and you can see ClearStar, right? That's the strategist here, okay? So I'm earning Firelight points for my yield right now, okay? So there's my Firelight position. I can go look at portfolio, and you can see I've got an 8%. Here's the points, and every day I've already claimed my points, but every day these points keep accruing. So just for using my Flare token over in the FAsset system, I earned FXRP. I take that FXRP. I can choose to go over here and use it over here in the Upshift vault. I also, if I wanted to, can go over here and decide to click into the STXRP over on Spectra. And you see I could use that FXRP over here as well and put it into this vault. You can use either STXRP or FXRP, right? It'll convert it to STXRP. But here's Spectra. Let's get connected on Spectra. Let's see here. Let me get my wallet connected first. All right, it's not connecting. That's okay. So anyway, I could use that. I could if I wanted to, I could have taken that FXRP that I earned freely, and I could have put it in here into the STXRP, and I could have earned fixed PT yield, right? Over here, fixed rates. I could use it as YT, right? Or I could do it in a pool. Yeah. I could have put it in the LP pool, which this has been a big play right now for me. What I'm doing right now is I'm pushing most of my FXRP over here into Spectra. And why am I doing that? Because it's paying 21.09% interest. 7% of that is PT fixed rate. And then 9% of that, 9.27% of that is RFLR rewards. So remember, I'm participating on Enosys, for example, right? I'm earning those rewards, right? Those rewards are paid out in terms of RFLR, right? RFLR over here, RFLR, right? And other things. I go claim my RFLR over here on the Flare portal. I go claim them through the emissions tab, right? You saw me do that earlier. I claim them through the emissions tab. When I claim them through the emissions tab, let me get this connected again. I don't know why this disconnected, but bear with me for a sec, guys. But when I claim my RFLR rewards on the emissions tab, it's connecting now. Okay. Emissions. So I'm claiming these available funds. These are RFLR tokens. I'm taking those RFLR tokens, and I can use those in different protocols like FAssets, right? I can use those FLR tokens and contribute those to a collateral pool, right? And I'm going to earn, as a result from that, I'm going to earn FXRP, okay? And I'm going to take that FXRP and I can use that over here on Upshift and earn an additional 8% for that FXRP that I earned from my collateral pool or from my RFLR emissions. I can also go over here to Spectra and I can decide to use it over here in an LP pool, right? Here's LP pools over here on the left. They're paying 21.09%. Of that 21.09%, let me get back there again and show you. Of the 21%, look, it just went up a little bit. 9% of that is RFLR rewards. You see that? 9% of that, 9.27% is RFLR rewards. So I can then put that FXRP that I earned, I could put it into this one, STXRP, and then I'm going to start earning more RFLR. And when I earn that RFLR, I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to claim that RFLR from Spectra every month. And when I claim it, it's going to show up here. And then I'm going to get more available FLR tokens to use. And then I'm going to put those back into either a collateral pool to earn FAssets, or I can go take those and use those over here on Spectra, because in Spectra, there's also a pool for FLR, just regular FLR right here, you see? So here I can use those over here and put them in an LP pool, and I can earn 37.96%, 16.62% fixed rate, and then 12.8% in terms of RFLR rewards. You see this here? Another 8% or so for FLR tokens. I keep clicking on it. Sorry, it keeps taking me over here. I could get another FLR, 8.1%. So a total of almost 38% for using my FLR tokens. So I just showed you a loop of opportunity. A loop of opportunity. This is what I would call horizontal growth. Horizontal growth. Those of you who have watched my channel before, you know I'm big on, You don't just have to wait for price to go up in order to benefit on Flare networks. Horizontal growth, right? That's what RFLR is about, horizontal growth. And I just showed you how to loop and grow horizontally. I just showed you that, right? I started off just simply showing you. Let me get out of the picture again. I started off just simply showing you how I claim some of my rewards. I'm participating on some of these dApps. I claim my rewards. I go over and I claim my monthly FTSO delegation rewards. I claim my admission rewards. I go in and claim what's available every day, withdraw that. I take those Flare tokens. I can use those Flare tokens in a couple of different manners. One, I can put it back in the collateral pool, right? And start earning more FXRP, right? Collateral pools. Two, I can come over here to Spectra and I can put it in an LP pool, right? Here goes Flare earning 37.96%, okay? And paying me that way, and I'm getting more RFLR. I can get those RFLR tokens because I have Flare tokens and I use those in protocols like FAssets. I'm earning FXRP. I take the FXRP and I can put it in Upshift and earn 8%, or I can come over here to Spectra and I can use it here under the XRP. Let me back up for a second. And again, the play for me is the LP pools. I could do a fixed rate, lock in the fixed rate of 9%. I could bet on the fact that I think the yield percentage is going to go up. And, or I can just come into the LP pool and I can earn some pretty stable yields, right? 7.83%. LP fees, right? LP fees, RFLR rewards, and then STXRP. I'm earning some STXRP as well. So I could just take I could literally just take my FXRP and put it back into an LP pool and continue earning at a really good clip. Okay. LP pool right here. This is how it breaks down. Okay. Paying 21% because I'm holding XRP in the form of STXRP or FXRP. So I just showed you guys a way that you could loop and compound, and you do all that simply because you hold the FLR token. So anyone that tells you that there's no utility with FLR or XRP, tell them to think again, because you can do the same thing with XRP. You can do the same exact thing with XRP. If you have XRP, you can earn. You're going to be using your FXRP. So let me get out of the screen again. Let me just show you in the scenario that you're going to be doing it with XRP. Okay, you're going to be doing it with XRP. You have your XRP token. You got protocols like Upshift, where you can just stake it and bake it for 8%. Use it. Don't worry about losing it, right? Curate it in the vault. Or you can mint your STXRP, and then you can try to use it. You can decide to use it over here in Spectra. And you can see if you use it in Spectra, you're earning Flare tokens. So now you have XRP as your base token, but because you're using that XRP on Flare, you're earning, now you're in a position to earn RFLR, which is free Flare tokens. So you could be someone that has no Flare tokens at all, bring your XRP to Flare, and then now all of a sudden you start earning Flare tokens. You take those RFLR, that 9%, those tokens you get every month, right? Every day or every month under emissions, because that's where they're going to show up. You pull them out of here, and now you can go decide to use them as collateral, and you can earn more Flare tokens as well as FXRP tokens. And then that opens up your whole world to what you want to do. So I wanted to share this video with you. One, I like to claim. I'd like to share with you guys the different things you can claim. Two, and most importantly, I wanted to show you the flexibility, the viability, and the significant accessibility of the yield on Flare networks simply by participating. And this is the last one I'm in here. I'm over here on SparkDex. I stake SPRK token. I earn about 21% right now. You can see that's 9% of that is wrap Flare. The other 11% is Spark. So I need to go ahead and claim this because I've got about almost $4 right there. So I'm going to go ahead and claim all of that. I'm going to take that SPRK and I'm going to compound that back in. Yeah, it's not letting me claim it right now. But I'm gonna claim these. Let's see if I can claim this. Oh, I didn't claim. Bear with me, guys. All right, I didn't do it. I got to do that on my phone. I'm going to go ahead and claim these. I'm earning these at 21%. I'm going to claim these, and then I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do with these? With these, I'm going to put those back into an LP pool and continue to build my LP position. And I'll show you that here in a second. So let me claim these real quick on my phone. Bear with me 1 second. Sorry about that. But again, this is circle compounding back into the protocol, further growing my stack through horizontal growth. So let me get to the stake XBRK, and then I'll go to dividends, and then I get to claim all of my rewards. So let me claim all those rewards real quick. It's been a minute, but I wanted to wait until I had you guys on a video so I could show you how that worked. All right, so if you go over to farm, you'll see where I'm already participating in SPRK, FLR SPRK LP pool. It's paying me 41%. It's paying me with the Flare drops, of course, Spark rewards, RFLR rewards 9%, fees, and then delegation for 41%. So I've already got a little bag in here. This $27 all came from what I just showed you. All I did is take some of those and circle right back into an LP pair. So now I've got a double position. You see I've claimed this on my phone, so this is gone, right? Okay. So I'm going to go and I'm going to use some of those to continue to increase my position in that LP pool. Why? Because it's paying me RFLR rewards. I'm earning more Flare. I'm earning more Spark. So let's go ahead and add. I'm going to go ahead and hit manage. And let's see if I can add to my position. I'm going to go down here and do it based on how much Spark I have in my wallet. So it's about even, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and add liquidity. So I'm adding another $4 to that. So I'll be up to 30-some dollars. Okay, well, it's not doing it. I'm not operating very well on my computer. But I'm going to go ahead and add another $4 to this position. And it's all coming from the yield. I'm just taking that yield and I'm just circling that yield right back into the ecosystem and continue earning RFLR. So the biggest reason why I'm doing this is because it's paying out in RFLR. So I'm taking the free yield that they paid me for staking Spark token. I'm getting paid in FLR. I'm getting paid in SPRK. I'm taking that and putting it back into the LP pool. As long as this is continuing to pay good yield, 41%, 9% of that is RFLR. As long as it continues to pay in that, then I'm going to continue circling that yield back in and horizontally growing my stack, right? Horizontally growing my stack. So I'm going to add to this position. I can't do it right now, but I'm going to add to this position. And there you go. All right. So guys, listen, I know this is a longer video. Most of these videos where I go through and walk through rewards are longer, of course, my apologies. But I want to show you, how you walk through the Flare ecosystem, how you actually go through that ecosystem and benefit and grow your crypto wallet and your stack simply by participating, earning free tokens, using those free tokens to earn more free tokens, and so on and so forth. If you go back to my previous video, there was 14 ways I was claiming yields, 14 ways I was claiming yield. So go back and check that previous video. It's got first of all, thank you guys, because that's probably the most popular video in a while, over 2,000 views already, and that was only a couple weeks ago. But I want to share with you how you can navigate through the Flare ecosystem to build your stack. Horizontal growth, baby, horizontal growth. So, hey, that's all I got, guys. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care.